What's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com and moreleadsteve.com. I have a new website that I've introduced because I was bombarded. This is not to brag, bombarded with so many customers for lead generation and talking about different businesses in different industries: solar, life insurance, final expense, whole life, stock market, uh, restaurant, all these different ones. And I was like, I'm going to put together a program and show people how to do this step by step because obviously the need is even bigger than what I can supply as a company. And me as one individual, and then even with my workers with a company, uh, because there's so many things that uh, details that people just don't understand about lead generation. So, uh, one of the biggest misconceptions, like huge, is that you think, not you, but some people think that that all of this stuff is like free, like it's organic. You're gonna go viral, all of this type of stuff. And if I was waiting to go viral, which I have gone viral, but it wasn't the way that I expected it, and it happened like what, '06 to 2009, 2020. So it went from '06, so 14 years to go viral. How could you build a business waiting to go viral? I don't know. And I'll explain a little bit about that later. But one huge misconception that people have is that you don't need to spend money to generate leads, or that you don't need to spend a consistent amount of money to generate leads. I had a consultation with an insurance agent the other day, and he told me about his big dreams, everything. He's got customers, he's been writing, he's getting referrals, all of this stuff. But when I hear what he's saying and the results of how his business has grown, and I've known this individual for a pretty good amount of time, like 10 years. Off and on, he'll call me when he gets hyped up to do something. Uh, it's not reflected in the results. Like I always say, your results are going to tell me who you are. I don't have to ask you anything. I can just say, let me see the results and let the results speak. You can ask to see my results. I have consistent flow of customers, have consistent flow of leads. I have a full-time staff that gets paid very well to work for me to where I literally don't have to do anything but run ads. That's with all of my businesses. My result shows that I know what I'm doing. Now, I told him, he said, well, how much are you spending? I said, because I know you and you that are on my list here, because I know you, I told him for one of my businesses, the credit repair shop, I spent $17,000 a month for advertising. He was like, well, how? Yeah, but what did you make? That was first, you could have, if you would have heard how he said it, it was like, but what did you make? But what did you make? And I'm not making fun of you if you're watching this. This is like tough love. But he said, what did you make? Well, I said, oh, I didn't even tell him the full amount because that'll just like blow people's head. Like when I showed a family member how much I made, it went away from the money and it went into other conversations. So I did not tell him the full amount. I just said I made over $1 million with it, which is the truth, but it was a lot more than that. But I said I made over $1 million. And he was like, whoa. And then we went into what he has to do. And I was like, you got to do this. I'm about to tell you what I told him. But for some reason, there's all these misconceptions, there's all these preconceived notions, there's all these things that people are unaware of. And what I do is I just remain consistent. I'm not going to make up nothing different to make a sale. I'm going to tell you what I do here with my businesses, how I built them. And I have three different companies, well, actually four different companies that does lead generation, that collects information and turns that information into sales. Four different companies, four very successful companies. All of them are triple digit businesses, all of them, all four of them. Uh, so one of the biggest misconceptions is that you got to spend money to advertise. Like people think that it's going to just be all on referrals, by friends, family, this and that. It ain't. It's not going to work that way, and you don't want your business to be handcuffed that way. You're one friend, family member, referral from a family member, argument away from destroying your business. You want to be able to control every aspect of your business. And so I broke it down to him like this, and I'm gonna break it down to you. I want you to answer me this question. If you were one on one, like I'm like thinking that you know what you're doing with your business. So I'm making that assumption while I'm talking to you right now. You know how to sell people for your business. If you had an individual in front of you, I would at least say you have 50-50 chance. I mean, you get them in front of me or one of my reps, you dang near close the door on the sale. But I'm just going to say you have a 50-50 chance. Just think about this. You got a 50-50 chance of making a sale. So wouldn't it be smart? Like, let's just be logical. What would it be if you had 10 people to talk to? And then you had, okay, and you had 50-50 chance. So maybe you sell five people. And then what usually happens in people's mind, that certificate back there, that's me in the military. That certificate that's right back there, that's a certified hypnotherapist. I was certified back in 2000, I think it was 2000, 2001, certified. And in that class, I learned about how the human mind does this, like this accordion type deal. So when I mentioned one on one, you're like, I can make that sale one on one. Then when I mentioned 10 people, you would probably would say, I can sell half of them or I can sell 75% of them. But the first thing that came to your mind is how can I get to? Like you started thinking how to get 10 people to talk to. And another thing that probably came to your mind is that's a lot of damn people to talk to for one individual. That's a lot of people. So I told him this is what happens to me. This is the truth about what happened to me when I figured out the system, uh, my lead generation system that I'm going to introduce you to later. Is that first I figured out how to generate leads. Like I took it serious. Like I went to school in my own self. Like I was like, well, first this one individual, which I can't remember his name, he said, learn how to generate leads on one platform, learn how to convert those leads. So I was like, he didn't even say how to do it. He just said, do it. So I figured out how to do it on one platform, and then I had to figure out how to close those leads. So then that made sense. That is what justifies the 17,000. Well, back then it was only like $50, what my budget was for a day, and it even started lower than that. But I can remember $50 a day, and it was like, okay, uh, you gotta get some leads, and then you gotta close those leads, and then you can reinvest your profits so you can continue going. And this was online. Like all of my other businesses really didn't focus online. It was a lot of face-to-face selling. But the credit repair shop is the first one that was basically an online business. And so it was like, okay, I figured out how to generate leads, and then next thing is I figured out how to close those sales. And in my mind, in which I knew, I was like, I know that we're good enough as a team that if we had 10 people to talk to, we're going to close a large number. I'm not going to put a percentage on it, but I knew that we close a large number and we would be able to just continue reinvesting in the lead system that I had put together. Um, Now, I could tell you, and this is where a lot of people end up quitting, is that it doesn't actually always turn around right away. You have to be committed to the strategy, put it in place, and say, I'm going to just continue doing it and work out the kinks as you go. And that's what's so good about having a coach that's been through something like this is that when you're going through that process, there's going to be a lot of fear, there's going to be a lot of anxiety, there's going to be some money spent, and you need to have somebody there that says, hey, you are on the right track. Just keep on going. Don't quit. Uh, but that was what I had to do to get there. And I was like, okay, what ended up happening, which was like the light bulb that went over my head, was that I had started noticing when we had generated the leads and we started doing the follow up on the leads to close out the sales on the leads, is that hundreds of people were emailing back and they were thinking that I was individually talking to them. So remember when I said, if you have one person one to one, you one to one, you have a good chance of closing that sale with that person. And now when I had added in that automation feature, I had noticed that I had not one to one people asking me. I had 1 to 25 at one point, and 1 to 100, and now I have like 1 to 1,000 or 1 to 2,000, where people will either email, they will either sign up on their own, or they will ask for assistance on someone giving them a call to go through the sign up process, or they have other questions, or it's what it comes down to is that we have a lot of conversations, and a lot of those conversations end up being sales. And that's what I believe, if you had that in your business, like you're a good enough salesperson, good enough business person, you just don't have the consistency of the leads coming in. And you don't have anything out there because you got all of these people that are selling programs and selling lead, telling you how to do leads, and get people to book an appointment and they don't show up for the appointment, this and that, all of that stuff, all of that crazy stuff, when all you got to do is just have a simple lead generation strategy. And that's what I want to talk to you about right now. With my programs, 3 Steps to Local Business Success, the Ultimate Lead Generation course, because I'm not able to help everyone, either by setting up their stuff or by, being a client of ours. We're just moving into a different direction, but I want to be able to help companies generate leads. So I put together a true, this is step by step what I do on the platforms that I use. You will, if you follow them and you don't generate any leads and you show me that you followed my stuff step by step, I will give you your money back and I will set it up for you. If you show me that you went step by step, I'm that confident in it. Like, Steve, I followed your stuff and you show me, I log into your account and it's like you did 1, 2, 3. Okay, give you your money back for the program and I'm gonna set it up for you. That's how confident, because man, this was one where I went step by step exactly what to do, showing you, demonstrate, not just saying it. I'm putting ads together so you can have, if you have this wide screen like I got that double screen. You could be on one screen watching my video. You could be inside of your ad account making the ad right then and there. And I'm giving you all type of examples I've worked with. Cell phone stores. Yes, generated leads for Boost mobile stores selling iPhones and Galaxy phones. We did it in English and Spanish. I show you exactly what I did. We did it for the Medical College of Wisconsin, where they needed people for their studies. They were like, Steve, we need people to sign up for our studies. We offer them money, but we can't get people. So I said, we're going to generate leads. And also, it was even tougher because they had to get identical twins for one of their studies, and then they had to get people who had high blood pressure that were of a certain age for another study. I've done it for liquor store. You crazy? How could you do it for a liquor store? I show you how I did it for them. I did it for a restaurant. I've done it for lawyers. I've done it for bankruptcy services. I've done it for debt services. Obviously, I've done it for credit repair. I show you everything. I'm not holding anything back. So this is what you would get. I'm going to show you, number one, the foundation. If you don't have the foundation, you're not going to go anywhere with anything in life. I'm going to show you the foundation that I've built my businesses with, and all I've done was grow on it. But if I had to start over again, I would start with that foundation, which I've done with the other businesses that I have. So you got to have that foundation. I'm going to take you step by step. This is what if you can buy into the foundation, that's like 90% of everything, because the foundation is what I see when I consult with companies, even companies that are making a lot of money from whatever way that they're doing leads, and they lost their lead source, or someone quit that used to be good at generating leads for their business, and they need to get leads. This is the foundation that I tell them that they need to put in place to be able to move forward. And big companies, they just follow. They just like, hey, do it, or to get the program. Now they can get the program and have one of their employees look through it and be like, you do this, this is your new job. So we're going to lay the foundation, and I'm going to show you how to write winning ads. This is my specialty. You know that I have my magazine, Blue Book Milwaukee. Show you a copy here. Um, done a ton of ads. Get my stuff here. Magazine. I've done uh, thousands of print ads, done thousands of online ads. My ads are winning ads. I show you examples of all of my winning ads. There's a ton of them. You're gonna love seeing them. I have a very simple and easy process, but I teach that to you. I give you worksheets so you can write and practice. Uh, you know, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Then I'm going to show you how to generate the lead forms. A lot of people don't know that you can, that people may not opt in due to the lead form. Like they get scared. There's something wrong with it. It's not consistent. I show you how to remain consistent and how to generate those lead forms. The other thing here is, and I show you how to do that on several platforms. And the next thing I show you step by step how to generate a ad on the different platforms from start to finish. Like I don't want to have you to have any questions. You can watch it. You can make your ad while you're watching my video for your ad. I'm going to show you how to do that on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Google AdWords. Next thing I'm going to show you what to do with your leads. Like some people say, well, Steve, I got the leads, but maybe they're afraid if they're a one-man show, they don't want to be overwhelmed. Uh, or they just afraid on the phone. I show you what you can do with your leads, even if you're afraid to make the call, how you can make automation to make sales. I get sales all the time in the middle of the night from people. They'll sign up for my services or with one of my other businesses from getting an email from us. I show you exactly how to do that. The next thing is I show you how to, uh, there's some bonus material, how to make money with YouTube. I showed some examples, not examples, I show you my account where I had built it up from making like $4 all the way to my highest month was $6,700 for 1 month. For 1 month, $6,700. And I get thousands of dollars from them. It's like really, in a way, it's like printing money. Like when I show you how I do it, and it's so simple and so easy, but there's some things that you have to do the right way, or it's not going to work. But I'm right behind this screen here. I can see on my other browser, uh, YouTube money is just flowing in every day, and they pay on the 21st. And that can also I show you how to generate leads from YouTube, and that's what's in one of the other videos. I show you one of the ideas that I put together on YouTube where people are actually paying me to become a lead. Like this is something that will blow your mind that people will actually pay me to become a lead on my list that I'm going to try to sell them one of my other products and services. I give you that as a bonus video on there. And then there's another one. So you got the YouTube, how to make money on YouTube, how to generate free leads and get paid, and then some ideas on how you can monetize your leads other than your product or service. I'm going to give you some ideas on that because this is like you know, not everybody's going to buy from you, but data, like we always hear about it, the data, there's money in data. That's why all of these companies, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, uh, WhatsApp, uh, you name it, Uber, all of them, they're really all in the data business. Even the scooters that are riding out there, you rent the bike or the scooter, people don't even know these companies they're collecting your data and they're telling people, hey, you're there. We know that that person is in this area, and we can advertise, on doing Wi-Fi advertisement to you, or they can do location advertising to you, all types of things. Like really, like there's so much out there that a lot of people are not aware of. Even myself, when I come across it. So I'm going to give you some ideas on what you can do with your leads. So total cost of the program is $997.97. It's well worth it. Like I said, my guarantee is if you follow it and you don't generate leads, I can't make the sales for you. I can't do that because that's your business. But if you, for whatever business you're in, you follow my steps, you can't generate leads, I will give you your money back plus I will turn around and I'll have to build it for you. So with that type of guarantee, and you do got to show me what you've done, that you follow the steps. If you didn't follow the steps, that guarantee don't count. So don't try to, come at me, and you didn't follow the steps. So all right, I'm in the video here. This is Stephen A. Williams, uh, president and founder of multiple companies with this one here, what I'm representing with this video is moreleadssteve.com, which is the website for my 3 Steps local and online business success, the ultimate lead generation course. Thank you, and until next time.